Listen, I got to ask you here about the Washington Post has got a blog out here saying that Jim Heath, a reporter for a TV station in Ohio, just tweeted a remarkable piece of news. Mitt Romney told him he does not support the Blunt Amendment, which would empower employers and insurers to deny health coverage they find morally objectionable. Is what happened here? Did you really say?
I didn't understand his question. Of course I support the Blunt Amendment. I thought he was talking about some state law that prevented people from getting contraception. So I was simply misunderstood the question, and of course I support the Blunt Amendment.
Okay, so that should be taken off the table. That's running around the world in 10 seconds, as you know.
Yeah, exactly right. No, I simply misunderstood what he was talking about. I thought it was some Ohio legislation that where employers were prevented from providing contraceptives, and so I talked about contraceptives and so forth. So I really misunderstood the question. Of course, Roy Blunt, who is my liaison to the Senate, is someone I support, and of course I support that amendment. I clearly want to have religious exemption from Obamacare.
And Rubio is one of your potential vice presidential candidates. Is also his name is also attached to the bill, and Scott Brown here in Massachusetts is supporting it as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think every Republican is supporting it, and I actually understand that. I may be wrong on this, but my recollection is that Ted Kennedy even wrote a note to the Pope about religious exemptions from matters of this nature for purposes of conscience. So this is something I really think all Americans ought to be able to get around, this religious exemption.
Yeah, well, you haven't been around here lately, but that's been a big controversy here with Patches Kennedy saying that you telling Scott Brown, well, you can't use my father's letter to the Pope because he was just sending a letter to the Pope. He didn't really believe anything he said in the letter. I mean, that's what it boiled down to.
I must admit, I hope that when you send a letter to the Pope, you believe what you wrote in it.